What's poppin'? It's your boy Jay the Comedian. Good morning. How y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good today. Very good, actually. And today I want to talk to you guys about leaving things in Jehovah's hands. I was watching the video the other day, and they were talking about, of course, how the Jehovah Witnesses cover up, all the abuses that goes on in that organization. And with the two-witness rule, if somebody doesn't tell the truth and there's only one person saying one thing, they can't prosecute anybody, or they can't prosecute anybody anyway, but they're not gonna really even deal with the issue. You see, they say they're gonna leave it in Jehovah's hands because now you're in trouble now. Oh, you've done the worst thing ever. You lied. And now, instead of us being able to just get you this fellowship to do a little bit of something like that, no, now you have to deal with the wrath of the only true God. Oh, that wrath is something to be feared upon by men. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of wish I had to deal with Jehovah's wrath instead of anything in this world, Like, I wish I could, get drunk, go driving on the road, speed down, crash into 5 cars, and get pulled over by the police. And they're like, "Sir, are you drunk or have you been drinking?" I'm like, "No." Obviously drunk. And they say to me, "Well, you know what? You obviously have a problem, but since I don't have two witnesses, we're going to leave it in Jehovah's hands." Do you know how clutch that would be? Oh my God, I would love that. Yeah, leave it all in Jehovah's hands. Like, I can just get up and just punch people. Boom, boom. Like, man, that guy been punching people in the face all morning. Now he done left it in Jehovah's hands. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, let Jehovah punish me. I don't like getting punished by anybody who can punish me immediately. No, let me get punished by Jehovah. Because the thing I've learned recently, especially, is that Jehovah, if nothing else, takes his damn time. Like, he really likes to chill out. He does not do anything speedily, if you will. He takes his time. He's like, I'm gonna do it, but it may take a year or a decade or two, but I'll get to it eventually, I think. People, you have a way better option of taking things into your own hand, because if you wait for Jehovah to do something, you're gonna be waiting a while, brother. I look at it like this, because a lot of people, they'll sit up and they say they'll put something in Jehovah's hands, and then when don't nothing happen, they'll find something to say, "Oh, okay, well, boom, look at that. Jehovah just took care of it for me. Good looking out, Jehovah. I knew you was going to do that for me." They'll tell themselves that. Like, say if you're in school, right, you playing around, you're a cute little kid, and another little bigger kid comes up, punches you in the face, boom, takes your toy. Give it to me. Give me that toy. And you're sitting there like, "Oh my God, you just hit me and you took my toy." Now, instead of defending myself and my property, I'm going to leave it in Jehovah's hands. You're going to come to school every day for the rest of the year, probably years after that, watching the kid bring your toy to school, playing with it, still pushing you around and stuff like that, having a good time. And then maybe 15 years later, you see him walking down the street and he stubbed his toe on the sidewalk, and you like, "Ha ha, yep. Hope you felt every bit of that sidewalk concrete. I hope you broke every toe. I told you Jehovah was going to get you for messing with me, and that day has finally come. Oh, thank you, Jah." You know what I'm saying? Like, finding a reason to say, "Oh, yeah, you be bailing Jehovah out." Don't bail him out. Don't bail him out. Because I'll tell you this. In case any young people watch this video, which you shouldn't be, but whatever. If you're watching this video and you're young, bullies don't like getting punched in the face. If you punch a bully in the face, you know what I'm saying, it stops all problems. Because this is the thing. You could lose a fight to a bully. You know what I'm saying? Bad things could happen. You don't want to get in a physical altercation. I get that. But if the bully knows that every time he messes with you, eventually, or always, consistently, he's going to have to go home with a busted lip or a punched nose or something like that, a black eye, he's going to look for a less painful opportunity. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to mess with you. Protect yourself, and bullies will, leave it alone. Because I'm telling you now, if you pray to Jehovah to protect you, If you believe in God, I'm not going to stump on your beliefs or nothing like that. But I will explain to you this. He gave you everything that bully has. He gave you He gave you 2 hands, 2 legs, blood in the heart. You know what I'm saying? So you got everything you need to defend yourself. And you should defend yourself. Because you're not going to learn that. You're going to be taught, oh, pray to God. Let God handle it. God don't work fast enough for me, bro. I need more speed in this need. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to my point. When you're dealing with the Jehovah Witnesses and how often they'll like tell you to put stuff in God's hands, man, I wish they always did that. You know how many judicial committees I would have skipped? But I get that it's definitely not a good idea to not have judicial committees and to just put everything in God's hand, because if they didn't have judicial committees and disfellowship people and stuff like that, I tell you right now, I would have banged a chick inside the Kingdom Hall during the meeting on the stage from the back. I'd be like, don't worry, everybody. It's fine. Jehovah's going to deal with me. It's all in his hands now. It's okay, everybody. Don't even worry about it. Because nobody's scared of those elders. Nobody's, real talk. We're scared of what the elders can do. You know? You can rip apart our families and friendships and stuff like that. And we don't want that. So we'll comply. But let's be honest. If everything was left in Jehovah's hands, it'd be a terrible world out there. Imagine you're the only person out here. Oh, yep. Jehovah is going to kill all of y'all. He's going to destroy all of y'all. Look at y'all. I can't believe y'all out here doing all this horrible stuff. You know what? I could do something about it myself, but I'm going to leave it in Jehovah's hands. Let me tell you guys something, okay? If somebody does something to somebody in the Kingdom Hall, why not do 2 things, you know? Like if you believe in God and whatnot, you can leave things in God's hands and the police hands. You can do both. Both things are good ideas. As a matter of fact, I encourage you to do that. If somebody does something to a child, you know what? I'll leave it in Jehovah's hands, but I'm also going to leave it into Officer Benny's hands over here. Officer Benny and the CFD. I'll leave it in their hands too. I tell you now, if we had to spend money on who'd handle it first, oh, I'm putting big money on the CPD that day. The Chicago Police Department is gonna get me that money that day. I tell you that now. I'm still waiting for God to handle a couple people I prayed him up, a couple years ago. There's one kid used to push me. One day he pushed me down the stairs. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm putting the call in. Big guy, yeah, just got pushed down the stairs by one of these whirly folk that you're gonna destroy anyway. Could you hurry up the process on one Philip Morris? Yep, Philip Morris. He pushed me down the stairs, hurt my knee, and I put the call in to the big guy upstairs to take him out. That's how that dude a couple years ago. He's a crackhead, but, still, this is not the entire desired outcome. Technically, I can say, wow, look, he's a crackhead now. Thank you, God. First off, the moral problem behind that, like wishing crackhead on somebody is horrible. But technically, God answered my prayer. Like, he ruined his life going forward. If I wanted to look at it like that. Or maybe he was just a horrible person who needed some emotional support when he was younger and he took out his anger on other children. That's an entirely possible thing too. But either way it goes, I would highly advise you not to leave things in God's hands. And if you do decide to leave things in God's hands, also put it in somebody on earth's hands too, Because, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. People sitting up there, and they even, because this is the problem when people believe in God, right? They're like, oh, look at the Jehovah Witnesses. Look what they doing. Look how horrible they treating people. Look at what's going on. But you know what? I'm going to leave it in God's hands. God going to take care of them. Last time I checked, they were still worth multiple billions of dollars. And everybody who I've seen get some action, they prosecuted. They sued. They had legal cases and they did stuff like that. So, yeah, do that. and leave it in God's hands. Sue them and also leave it in God's hands. You know? I think that works. Yeah, that's what works. I fixed your problems. Boom. Way to go, Jada Comedian. Tap on my shoulder. Hi-hat. High five to myself. We've done it. All right. I guess I'm all done here. Or not. Anyway, I hope y'all have a great day. I'm feeling good. Do something nice for yourself. Eat some ice cream and talk to that guy or girl you've been looking at for a while. Enjoy yourself. All right? Holla at your guala. Deuces. Oh, and subscribe. Yeah. So anyway, deuces.